Thank you. Thank you for allowing the guys to come here today for this meeting. Gentlemen, I spoke to the president himself. The president has told me that under no circumstances do those masks come off. You wouldn't want anybody taking your cut, so don't allow anybody to take those masks off. That's our identity. Nobody needs to know who you are. Now, let's get back to business. Before we do that, I gotta say, I got some females, some ladies. You thought this was gonna be serious. I got some ladies that's gonna entertain us, and we're gonna have some good old-fashioned times, the way we used to do back in the day. So, with that being said, in order for us to do that, we have to take somebody out, and we've got to take them out tonight. Boys, I think we found out who our victim will be. Yes.
As Championship Thursday rages on, it's time for our second of 3 championship matches tonight as the dominant television champion Samoa Joe puts his gold on the line.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the television championship. Introducing first from the New Jersey Shore, accompanied by Robbie T.
And here comes the challenger. Samoa Joe last week faced Robbie E. and was able to get him in the Coquina Clutch. Check this out from last week. And then Big Robbie T came in the ring, got a little of the same. Will Joe be able to do that tonight? Setting the stage up for this matchup. It is the World Television Championship on the line tonight.
And his opponent from the Isle of Samoa, the Samoan submission machine and your television champion, Samoa Joe.
The mood changes when this man walks to the ring. Ever since winning that television title, Samoa Joe has been virtually unstoppable.
Unstoppable, great word to describe Samoa Joe. I mean, take a look back at his incredible history here at Impact Wrestling, starting out with a huge undefeated streak, and now since becoming the World Television Champion, he has that same fire. He says that has ignited something inside of him. Having that gold around his waist is like a new beginning for Joe. Robbie T, a much larger individual. Not often Joe is outsized in a matchup, but right now he's standing across the ring from a giant.
Tell you what, if looks could kill, both these guys would be in trouble. They both have their game faces on, television title on the line. And look at the size of Robbie T. He's an absolute monster. How often do you see anybody stand up to the strikes of Samoa Joe?
Be able to stand up and block them. The shoulder block comes in and just a hammer right across the head takes down Joe.
Yeah, speaking of hammering, these big forearm shots. And that's what Robbie T's got to do. He's going to keep it simple. He's going to keep it high impact. He's going to strike, try and knock the man out perhaps. But Joe's got a little something to say about it.
Joe with a, wow, look at those, just big slaps right across the face.
Full head of steam here. Oh, wow, how about the agility by Robbie T? With a spin kick, it takes the champion off his feet.
Now we talk about the agility of Samoa Joe, and it's really unmatched, but for Robbie T, a man the size of that to do a spinning kick and take down the World Television Champion, so impressive.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, Samoa Joe really has seamlessly put MMA offense into his arsenal. And speaking of which, check out an all-new episode of MMA Uncensored live tonight, 11 p.m. How about this? Legendary champion, the natural Randy Couture, in the studio.
Oh, look at this.
Uh-oh.
From Robbie E up on the apron now.
Distraction play there by Robbie E, and it paid off because Samoa Joe, well, at least momentarily relinquished that grasp. Now he's got the challenger, this monstrous challenger, down to one knee, but look at Robbie T fighting back up. And
Robbie, for a third time now, on the the back of Rob Terry. You saw that. Joe just jumped right up on him.
Samoa Joe, the champion. He wants this. He's going to get it. Oh, but Robbie T fell back. The body weight, and look at Joe. Like Michael Myers sitting up in a Halloween film. And he's got the coquina clutch in. The hooks are in. Is Robbie T going to tap? Yes.
Your winner and still television champion, Samoa Joe.
You want to talk about relentless? You want to talk about persistence? Samoa Joe 4 times locking the coquina clutch, that chokehold on Big Robbie T, and that was enough to secure the victory and remain World Television Champion. What a matchup. And speaking of what a match, tonight Jeff Hardy will defend the World Heavyweight Championship. The question is, who will Hulk Hogan decide to get the shot tonight? It's Championship Thursday.
Former BFFs, not anymore.
I think Tara looks at this match as an opportunity simply to regain that Knockouts championship. She wants the spotlight, what goes with the title, but at the same time, I think the test locker is looking to make a statement to prove her superiority over her former best friend. Tara hits the widow's peak and pins and wins the title.
Sexy, handsome, and perfect Hollywood boyfriend. I want to take this moment to introduce Hollywood's biggest star from Big Brother, Jesse!
Big Brother 10, bro. There's a massive star.
Every minute that I've had to wait for this rematch from Bound for Glory has felt like an eternity. But I must say, I got pleasure of watching Jesse get manhandled by ODB last week. I mean, glorious. But what's important is tonight that I take down Tara and I bring home the title, the Knockouts Championship, where it belongs, and I send them packing back to Hollywood on the D list.
Well, we got 3 main event contenders here. The logical choice might be someone in this room. The logical choice might be someone that's a wild card. I don't know. But this is what we got, and I believe in all 3 of you. What do you think of Bully being focused on a world title shot?
Honestly?
Yes, honestly.
I don't think he's focused on a world title. I think he's focused on his brother. I would be too. If my brother stabbed me in the back, he stabbed all of us in the back. But basically, I'm not here parading for myself. I'm just saying for Bully Ray, I'd want to kick my brother's ass.
What do you think about Bully if I threw this thing to him?
You know, I got stabbed by my partner in the back, and I wasn't focused on anything but getting revenge on him. To me, I don't think he's focused on it.
Maybe I'm not as focused as I should be on the World Heavyweight title. I'm a little focused on my brother and the aces and eights. And if I can't fight for the world title tonight, then I'm going out there before the show ends, and I am confronting my brother, and I'm getting the answers that we all need to hear.
Well, you've just given me the answer that I need. Go take care of your brother.
You don't have to say any more.
Thank you.
I'm so sick and tired of this guy, this jagoff, walking around here like he's some kind of freaking peacock. He wants to go. I want to go. Hogan says it's okay. I say it's okay. Get to stepping, go get him.
Anderson wanted him. Hogan gave him to him. It's Anderson and Aries next. Mr. Anderson in the ring. He can't wait to get his hands on Austin Aries.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing from Minneapolis, Minnesota, Austin Aries.
And here comes A Double, the former world heavyweight champion. And no titles on the line here as part of Championship Thursday, but a lot of bad blood between these two. It's gotten personal.
Just erupted right out of Hogan's office, no question about it. Mr. Anderson obviously upset with the situation, with the decision. And maybe he's going to take that frustration out, or at least try to, on Austin Aries.
These two not going to waste any time to lock up and get after it in this matchup. Of course, Austin Aries lost that World Heavyweight title at Bound for Glory. Can he rebound in this high-profile matchup with Anderson?
And certainly, if you take a look at the demeanor of Austin Aries, especially showing up tonight, you know, he's walking around with a little bit of a sense of entitlement, knowing November 11th is his night, no matter what happens here tonight. And walking around backstage, you know, if you're losing a big high-profile match, you might be depressed, you might mope around. Not Austin Aries. He is walking around with a bit of a sense of entitlement, knowing that that day awaits. His opportunity to regain the World Heavyweight Championship is in the near future.
Well, he's been sticking his nose in a lot of people's business tonight, pushing a lot of people's buttons. Looking to strike there, blocked by Anderson. And Aries stepping out. He's going to rethink things.
Well, the big question is who will get that shot tonight. I mean, it's been narrowed down to Kurt Angle and the Cowboy James Storm. Both men have been to the mountaintop before. Both men have held the World Heavyweight Championship. Who will get it tonight? Who will get the shot? Hulk Hogan will decide that. And a reminder, in our second hour, that World Heavyweight title match, Taz and Mike Tenay will join you here at the announce team for hour number 2, and it is going to be a packed hour 2. Not only the World Heavyweight Championship match, but the Knockouts title match as well.
Anderson shoved him down with bad intentions there. He's got him hooked. Might be looking to roll through. Out the back door goes Aries, but another big right hand, and the striking is working for Anderson thus far. Full mount now, ground and pound offense here by Anderson. Looking to follow it up, but once again, as if he's running to the sidelines, Austin Aries going to break the chain of Anderson's momentum.
You know, Austin Aries, say what you want about him. He's a smart wrestler. He's always thinking. He's always playing mind games. He's always trying to one-up his opponent, rolling out of the ring, taking a break. It's just as much physical as it is mental for Aries.
Well, and it worked here because any advantage that Anderson had has been nullified now. It's as if they're back to square one. Aries slipping back in under that bottom rope, and Anderson just waiting on him.
And Anderson so fired up after that fight, after getting out of the deliberation room with Hulk Hogan, not getting that world title shot tonight and taking out that frustration on Aries. And now reaching down into his, oh, there's,
wow,
brass knuckles.
Got some knucks. Don't think that referee's not going to allow that to happen here. Look at that. Oh, but Aries taking advantage.
He's a cheater.
I mean, what was Anderson thinking? I mean, obviously having a moment there where
letting his anger get the best of him, quite frankly, and it cost him. So the tide has turned in this one, and Aries now in control. Wow, what a shot.
And what happened earlier there, Aries stuck those in his tights, apparently, and obviously looking to basically plant those on Anderson.
Yep. Anderson, though, now turning around. Big right hand just, oh, he's pulling way back for those huge shots, sending him into the corner. Wow, look at the velocity there. A double hits the mat hard, and Anderson stays in control. Big scoop and a slam there. Can he follow it up? He does. Drops the elbow on him. Into the cover now goes Anderson. Hook of the leg. Oh, only a quick count there.
And that decision awaits yet to come tonight. I can't wait to see who Hogan's going to pick. I mean, is it going to be the Cowboy, or will we see Kurt Angle get a World Heavyweight title shot? Both men very deserving. Obviously coming out of Bound for Glory, Storm with a big victory over Bobby Roode. Both men, you can make the argument. Hogan has a tough decision to make tonight.
Yep, I wouldn't want to be the Hulkster right now, having to make that decision as this physical contest continues here. Wide open there is Aries with a big shot. The crowd here in the Impact Zone trying to urge on Anderson. He's got to get back into this one.
Right outside the ring to the floor. Look out. This is where Aries is so dangerous.
Oh, so lethal with that suicide dive, and there he is. Aries in control. Can he continue to roll when this physical personal match continues on Championship Thursday? Welcome back to Championship Thursday. Austin Aries remaining in control in this matchup, and it's been a different match ever since he hit that big suicide dive on the outside.
It certainly has, and since obviously Aries being called to the ring by Anderson, it's not even open fight night. This is happening tonight. It's Championship Thursday, and yet to come tonight, the Knockouts Championship match, the World Heavyweight Championship match, and Hulk Hogan's decision. Who will get the shot tonight? I gotta mention as well, aces and eights throwing that dart. Where did that dart go? Who will be the target tonight? Ugh. Hate to even wonder.
Yeah, really an uneasy feeling there. Putting the target on somebody. Who's it going to be? And speaking of targets, Aries just measuring Anderson here in the corner.
What a back-and-forth battle it has been, and we are rapidly approaching the second hour of Impact. A reminder, Taz and TNA will join us for the second hour, and it is loaded. It is jam-packed, including your World Heavyweight title match yet to come tonight.
More strikes here. There's a big chop by Aries, and Anderson answering back with one of his own. He's got him trapped in that corner. Nowhere for Aries to go. Anderson sends him the other way, charges in, but Aries, so good at counter wrestling, able to get that boot up at the last split second.
Well, he's a very quick-thinking wrestler and able to move just instinctively.
And he knows how to take you apart. Pinpoint knee strike into the cover now by Aries. Near fall as Aries continues to go to work like a surgeon, just trying to take apart Anderson.
Yeah, that's a great point. You know, it's not just his offense, it's the precision of his offense. It's how he delivers it. And that's why he has been so successful. That's why he's won the World Heavyweight Championship.
No wasted motion by Aries. It really is ruthless efficiency every time he's inside that ring. But you can never count out Anderson. He loves a fight, and he's bringing it to Aries, but he eats another shot. Back and forth they go. Look out here. Wow, turned him inside out. And both these guys can end a match in a hurry with the mic check by Anderson, the brain buster by Aries. They can put you away. They can finish.
At a moment's notice, no question about it. Now, Anderson needs to capitalize. He has Aries where he wants him.
Swinging neck breaker by Anderson. Went for this before, wasn't able to hit it. Maybe now, but again, it seems as if Aries always has an answer. Oh, look at that kick. Nice shot there by Anderson, but Aries out to the outside. Great crowd here on hand in the Impact Zone. They're loving every minute of this. It has been a war.
And Anderson going over the top rope. Not a move you'd see that often, but he's taking it to a new level. He knows he's in the ring now. The man who has a World Heavyweight title shot down the line, and what a victory it would be.
Into the cover now goes Anderson, looking for the win. Coming closer and closer here. And the frustration, though, you can see it on the face of Anderson starting to mount. What's it going to take to put him away? Third time he's gone for this fireman's carry roll through. Now Aries holding on to the official. Oh, he's digging for those nuts.
He grabbed him right out of the pocket. Now they're... Wait a minute. He pointed at him. Anderson picked him up. Oh, you're kidding. Come on, Brian Hebner.
Brian Hebner taking him away now, questioning Anderson. Oh, no. Big overhand left there.
Oh, are you kidding me? He had a pair of his own.
Oh, and then he puts Anderson on top of him.
Anderson's out
feigning the cover. He's not moving.
Anderson is out cold. Anderson is out cold. He hasn't moved. He took a shot to the face. Aries had the knucks.
And now
he's out. He's absolutely out cold.
And now no need for this. Locks in the last chancery. You're right. He's completely limp, motionless in there. And Aries gets the win. He steals it.
Your winner, Austin Aries.
Now the win call it that. Austin Aries outsmarts, outthinks not only Mr. Anderson, but the referee as well. Unbelievable win.
And Aries now setting his sight back on the World Heavyweight title and on Turning Point.
Cheaters never win.
Wow. Aries gets the win. Championship Thursday, Impact. So much yet to come. Second hour underway.